welcome for another episode of High Tea with me, Seema Ved. I have a great story in store for you. This is a guy who started off as a one wonder, one single hit all over the globe. And then suddenly he realized that everybody wants him to sing some more. And not just that, he doesn't just sing, he writes his own lyrics. Who am I talking about? A Dutch Punjabi Munda who has a new sound beat, a new sound of Bhangra. The one and only, the guy behind Amplifier, Bewafa, and a whole lot of other racy beats, Imran Khan. Imran, thank you so much for doing this, and thank you for coming on the show. When I usually have a guest sitting opposite me and I tell them, tell me where it started, they usually count back at least 10 to 20 years. But for you, it's been what?
Officially 3 years. But I started singing at the age of 12 years old.
12 years old, okay. So you started singing what?
Just random songs in the Punjabi.
Like at gatherings, at school, or at concerts? How would you?
Just on school, you know, karaoke show or something.
That's it?
Yeah.
And then you came out with the first debut single in 2007?
In 2007, yeah.
How did it lead up to that?
Basically, we started from Pakistan.
Okay.
Me and my manager, Shahid Mazhar from Prestige Records, went to Pakistan to record an album, eight-track album.
Okay.
But that's when we had the final product in our hands, it was like more like a traditional type of song album, you know.
You wrote those songs as well, so they weren't composed the way you liked them.
Yeah, it was more traditional sound, and I was more looking for the urban sound.
Okay, so how did you decide on what was your sound?
Then we cancelled the whole project from Pakistan, and then we went to the UK.
Okay.
And the UK, same thing, you know. We decided to release a single.
Yes.
But again, the single was not, you know, what I was looking for.
What were you looking for?
More urban type of sound, you know.
So what's urban?
Urban is more like Western kind of music, you know.
Okay, so you wanted a fusion.
Yeah.
But you speak perfect Punjabi.
Yeah, not perfect, but I can speak well for my...
And apart from Punjabi, you speak Hindi, English and Dutch as well.
Yeah.
So you grew up in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Born and bred there. Yeah.
Born and bred there. So there you are, a Dutch boy in Netherlands, Punjabi by origin, Pakistani and Punjabi.
Yeah.
So how did your friends react, or how did your family react?
They always told me to sing, you know, because I had the voice, they said. I said, no, I can't see myself as an artist, you know, never.
So they always encouraged you?
Yeah, always. But I always said, no, I don't want to do that, you know. Okay. I was more into sport.
So you actually wanted to be a basketball player?
Yeah.
Okay, so they weren't, but you said they weren't supporting you with that?
Yeah, it was not written, you know, that I'm going to be a basketball player.
Okay, so they encouraged you to sing?
Yeah, there was more, you know, that they always told me that you should be a singer. I said, no. It's nothing for me.
And how did you decide then that you wanted to be a singer?
After the first single.
Really?
Yeah. So it was just a test, you know, Nina Chile.
Yeah.
In 2007, summer, June.
But hang on, before that you already went to Pakistan to do an 8-track album. So you'd already decided before that I want to go into this profession. Yeah,
to make a start, you know.
So what made you change your mind?
This Nina Chile single.
The Nina Chile single?
Yeah.
Okay, can you...
It was a huge following, you know, around the world.
I can imagine. I mean, I love that song as well, and I heard it in clubs, and I didn't know who it was, and I don't think a lot of people realize that you said you wrote the lyrics yourself.
Yeah.
So how did they come to you?
I had to make a dance song, you know. I was just thinking about the topic. I have to make a dance suddenly, you know. Okay. And I just decided to make a dance song, and it was Nina Chile. And but before that, there's a whole story behind it before that.
Yeah, please tell us.
We came from Pakistan, so cancelled the whole project.
Of the 8-track album?
Yeah.
Yes.
And decided to release a single. But again, in the UK, I couldn't find that song, the
sound.
Particular sound, yeah. So we decided to cancel it again. And then my manager was thinking like, what's happening now, you know?
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah. You're cancelling all the projects.
Yeah.
I said, just wait. We have to wait. We have to be patient in this kind of scenarios, you know.
Okay.
So I decided to go back to Holland and find some producers who can make which sound I was looking for, you know.
Yes.
And then suddenly there was a guy who approached me, to a Turkish guy
Yes.
called Arani,
Yes.
and he lived behind my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I don't need to find that far, you know.
Yeah, you
that
didn't need
I
to
go
look
to Pakistan or England.
anywhere else. Yeah.
It was just behind my house, you know.
Okay.
And so that Turkish guy approached me with that other Turkish guy.
Okay.
He was a friend of mine, obviously.
Yes.
And Arani came. He showed me his work. I showed him mine work, you know. And there was a connection between us.
Okay.
Straight away. We jumped in the studio and we created a demo, Nina Chile. Just a
Wow.
short demo, 1 minute demo. And I sent it to my manager in the UK,
Yes.
Shahid Mazhar. And he loved it. He said, yeah, this is it.
This is what we're looking
And then we
for.
just finished it and shoot the video in Belgium.
Wow.
And
And it hit the British Best Asian
it
Music
was the
Awards.
Summer Anthem of the Year, 2007.
Wow. Okay. So when you say Ni Nachle, obviously we're going to hear you sing a little bit of it.
सोनिया सजना वे एक गल नहीं सना तातों तू शर्मावे जदों सामने होवा छड़ दे तू सारे गम महबूबा मेरी बन सारा कुछ भुल के तू साडे नाल नच नी नच ले साडे सामने तू बिल्लो रानी नी नच ले तेरे उत्ते असी जान वारी नी नच ले नी तेरे उत्ते
That's fabulous. Thank you, Imran. Thank you so much for that. Now, can I ask you a question? Why does below figure in every song?
It's just a common word, you know, below.
So, because even there's a below bounce, and then
Bounce
there's
below,
bounce below
everyone's
bounce,
saying
and
below
then
bounce, I
there's
don't know.
below bounce, and then there's below in this as well. So
Yeah.
that's just a normal
Yeah, it's just
common
like
word.
a courier, you know.
Yeah.
Hey girl, you know.
So instead of courier, you just use that.
Yeah.
Okay. So after Ni Nachle, you worked for 2 years.
I didn't know that that song is going to be a huge success, you know. So I had no experience at all,
Okay.
nothing. And I suddenly become an artist who made it hit single.
Just to go back a bit, if you're like just about stepping into the scene and you're not quite sure if you want to do this for the rest of your life, how do you already have a manager?
He saw the talent in me, you know. He
Okay.
saw that.
Was he a
thing.
family friend, or
No, he was just a friend.
just a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's how
I
you
used to
knew
go
you
to
could
the
do
UK to
this.
chill, you know. I used to stay at his place.
Ah, okay, all right. So that's how
Yeah.
he felt.
And he
that you
just
should
came
do
one
this.
day to Holland to do his own business, you know. And so my other friend knew him as well.
Yeah.
And he asked about me, you know, like where is he? What is he doing? And my friend was telling him like, yeah, he's also doing with his music, you know,
Yeah.
busy with his music.
Okay.
So he said, where is he? I want to listen to his stuff, you know.
Stuff,
Then
okay.
from there it started.
It
everything,
started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you had a fan even before you started.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were telling me about the success of Ni Nachle, how shocking it was.
Yeah, it was just suddenly, you know, it came from nowhere.
It just went boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
I would never sing again if it was not a hit. I would just stop there.
You would just go on
Yeah.
to do something else?
Yeah, something else, yeah.
Like what?
Sport, just business.
So you've heard him sing a little bit, but be sure to be back, because there is more where that came from.
Punjabis had the image like very Pendu type image they had.
Yeah.
And I want to change that. बेवफा 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 निकली है तू नी झूठा प्यार झूठा प्यार कीता है तू.
Welcome back, and we're chatting with the below guy who loves amplifiers and woofers. You quit studying.
A long time ago.
What,
At the
straight out
age-
of school?
At the age of 16.
At the age of 16,
Yeah.
you quit studying?
Yeah,
Because you wanted to get into this.
I was a guy, I was a boy like, I don't want to go to school.
You don't want to go to school. Okay.
It was nothing for me.
There was nothing in it
Not
for
for me.
you.
I'm not saying that no one
Should go to school, yes. We're not saying
It is
that.
important.
Yes.
It's very important to go to school, all your studies and stuff, you know. It's always good. But for me, it was not.
And after the success of Ni Nachle, you decided, okay, let's do this seriously,
Yeah.
and let's do a proper album. So you did Unforgettable in 2009. So
It's
tell us how it
15
was
songs.
working for that.
So after that Ni Nachle single, I had tour the world with one song. I remember I came in 2007 to Dubai as well.
To do just one song?
Perform for 100 people.
Just for one song?
Yeah, one song.
Wow, okay.
And yeah, I traveled a lot, you know, in that time.
Okay.
So one year I was busy. I went to Malaysia, Singapore, America, everywhere.
With one song?
With one song.
Okay.
Because it became popular, you know.
Yeah.
The industry needed that sound, you know.
Back in it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you worked towards Unforgettable.
There, I was thinking they want more now.
Yes.
I cannot sing just one song the rest of my life.
Okay.
So I decided to cancel, not cancel, just stop performing and go in the studio with Arani.
Okay.
And there's another producer as well. He approached me, Hakan Ozan. He produced Neirena, Kot Khushianda and Bewafa.
Okay. But all of them are, the lyrics are done by you?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you get the inspiration?
I think if you give 100% behind something,
yeah,
you can get there, you know, where you want to be.
So that's it? I mean, so when you write your songs...
I forgot everything. Just focused on one thing.
Just focus on one thing. But when you write your songs, what time of the day do you normally like to write?
It's always in the night, yeah, after 12 o'clock.
After 12 o'clock, right? That's when inspiration gets rolling a bit.
I think it's the end of the day, you know, you have everything. Then like a dream, you know, when you sleep, end of the day, you dream about everything.
Okay, so once you've written all the songs, that's when you go to Arani and the other producer and say, okay, now let's compose a sound with it. Yeah. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, first we compose a beat, what kind of beat I want. Then we make it from there.
From the album Unforgettable, which one is your favorite?
Tainu hat lawa main bijli da penda chatka 440 volt da tera ek thumka tere te akh sek nahi main rajda baby gal meri man.
I need to get the album now to listen. No, that was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite?
Yeah.
Why? Just because of the beat?
Yeah, the beat is very nice.
Have you been approached at all by Bollywood?
I think it was too early for me.
So
I just released one album.
Yeah, but if they want you, they want you, so why not?
I think I'm not ready for that yet.
You're not ready for playback singing in Bollywood films?
No, not yet.
No?
No.
So what would you do? Wait for another couple of albums and then decide?
No, 1 year.
Another year?
Yeah, 1 year.
And then you'll be set. Okay. And the success of Unforgettable, are you happy with that?
Was 15 times double than Inachla.
It was, right? So what do you think happened? Is it that people just got fed up with the traditional sound of Bhangra?
That was one of the reasons that I came in the industry, to change that, because I was a listener, just a normal listener who used to listen to the Punjabi industry, to everyone, you know?
Yeah. And like you have Daler Mehndi and Sukhbir
and all I know them all. That sound was not for a long term, you know? Okay. It was just for a short period. After a while, you don't want to listen to that song anymore. Okay, there are some songs you want to always listen to.
That are great, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like, whoa.
So do you think now we'll get Imran Khan copycats? Like
loads. I've seen it already.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I haven't seen, like what?
Yeah, I've seen loads.
Loads of copycats.
No, I don't want to mention.
I'm sure. It's okay.
That means that you're doing something good.
Yeah, that when people want to imitate you, that's true.
It's good.
Your mission actually is to make sure that everywhere around the world Punjabi keeps on happening and like people keep on speaking the language.
Because the Punjabis had the image like very Pendu type image they had.
Yeah.
And I want to change that.
To a more westernized and acceptable thing.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite song is Amplifier. My kids hear me listening to it and they know, oh, okay, that's Mom's favorite song. So first you have to sing a little bit and then you have to give me the meaning. Because I don't speak Punjabi.
Kaaliyan baariyan ve gaddiyan nu main laਵਾਂ speed main 220 ਦੀ ਚੱਲਾਂ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੁਕਦਾ I'm a night rider ਬ੍ਰੇਕਾਂ ਮਾਰ ਮਾਰ ਟਾਇਰ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੀਖ ਕੱਢਦਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਕੀ ਤੱਕਦੇ ਵੇ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੇ ਇੰਜ ਮੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਰੁਕ ਗਿਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਨੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾ ਨੀ ਜੱਟੀਏ ਨੀ ਦੂਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਜਾ ਵੇ ਅੜੀਏ ਨੀ ਵੂਫਰ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ही मैं तेरा एम्पलीफायर कहंदी गर्मी में लगदी हसीने नी भेज गए वे कुर्ती पसीने दी 40 डिग्री सिद्धी धुप पैंदी ओन करा AC.
Yeah, I would say that on kara AC for sure.
बहुत गर्मी पै गई है.
बहुत गर्मी, yes, definitely. You are hot. Okay, so what does this mean?
Basically, this song is about Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
But I changed it, Romeo in amplifier and Juliet in
a woofer.
woofer.
Okay.
Basically, very simple.
So that's how it started.
I mean, and I'm singing to that girl that sits in my car, you know, but if you translate it, it doesn't sound right. It's just in Punjabi, it's good.
Are you a romantic? Obviously you are.
Yeah, I'm not that romantic, just...
You're not into the mushy stuff and Valentine's Day?
Lovey-dovey stuff, nah.
So how come I read nothing about girlfriends?
Because I don't have time for girlfriends.
So
I'm fully focused and... yeah, I'm just focused on my music, that's it.
Okay, what about cooking? You said you never have time to eat sometimes. Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I know how to make...
really?
I know how to make eggs.
Okay, do you realize we're going to make you cook a little bit?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do a dessert that's absolutely yummy, just the way your music is. Okay, so I'm hoping you're going to like that.
Okay.
Is there a message or a last song you want to sing for our viewers or anything?
कल सुन मेरी तू मुटियारे की समझे अपने आप नू मेरे मगर तू की कर दी यह गल बस तू ही जांदी मैनू सिफाइयां पेश न कर रब कोलों थोड़ा जिहा दर सिख जाके प्यार करने दा वाल झूठे सन साडे एक एक पल बेवफा 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 निकली है तू नी झूठा प्यार झूठा प्यार कीता है तू.
So although he says that all he can do is Bhangra music, and that also differently, let's find out if he's any help in the kitchen. So be sure to be back when we're there just doing our thing. Okay, cheers.
Nice.
Nice, yeah?
Yep.
I'm here with the Dutch Punjabi Munda, Imran Khan. He makes all the hearts race with his songs, but today we're going to try and see if he can make us race with something that he's going to cook with.
Let's start.
Yes? Okay. We're making a Nutella bread pudding, all right?
Okay.
So you're going to help me. Here's one for you. Actually, you're going to do both. Here. So this is just a brioche bread with chocolate chips, and you're going to slice it in half, yeah, like a hamburger.
Totally?
Yep. No, that's fine. That much is enough. Great. Well done. And then you just need to slap on some Nutella. Do you eat Nutella?
Yeah, a lot.
Really? You like Nutella?
I like
so you could eat this now the way it is, right? Just a sandwich?
Like this?
So what kind of food do you like eating, Imran?
Lamb biryani.
Lamb biryani?
Yeah.
Okay, and who makes that? Your mom?
My mom, yeah.
And do you help?
Yeah, sometimes. With eating, yeah.
With eating? Okay, so you don't really help with the cooking as such. Okay, so once we've done this, we've sort of slapped on Nutella on all of these to save time, okay? So we've got about 8 or 10 here. We're going to see how many fit in our dish. But before we do that, we need to beat the eggs and the sugar together. Nice. So we're going to stick this here to just beat. Now, while this is beating, I'm going to just heat up a little bit of cream with some salt and some vanilla essence.
Yeah.
There's a grease dish there. Can you start lining these up and fit them in tight? The vanilla essence, a bit of salt. Okay. So while my cream is heating with some salt and some vanilla essence, we're going to beat this up. So the cream is warmed up, so we're just going to pour it into this jug so that it'll be easier to beat it into the eggs. So now that this is done, we're just going to pour it into the eggs while it's beating. And that's it. Thank you. You're helping clean up as well. Well, we've done the cream and the eggs and the sugar, the salt, everything's mixed in, yeah? So now we just pour it over the little... Will you press them just a wee bit down for me so they soak up everything? Now that you've pressed it all in, it's gonna, we're just gonna bake it at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes till it's nice and brown. And to make sure that the top doesn't burn, we're gonna just cover it with silver foil. Please. Okay, cheers.
It's nice.
Nice, yeah?
Yep.
So it tastes a bit like bread and butter pudding,
Yeah.
but with chocolate in it.
Yeah.
So while Imran and I enjoy our bread and butter pudding, but with a bit of chocolate, I hope to see you next week when we'll have another star and we'll do another little chit-chat, as well as a delicious recipe from my kitchen. Thank you for joining me, Sima Ved, on My High Tea.
My husband and I are starkly opposite, okay? When I'm about to go to sleep, he's about to wake up.